Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. I'm your host, Coast Fade. It's episode 2. We're gonna head off here to the north. We have quests to do. In fact, let's get in the journal. Die robot is gonna send us in a direction we don't want to go. The long tomorrow. Abernathy believes he's dying and wants a special cast of anthracillin found in the community center, which is up here, not too far away. So that's where we're gonna go. Actually, I think the best choice is to go out the other end of town first, because there are marauders. So let's go this way. And one of the things I wanted to talk about this episode that I didn't get to talk about in the first episode was the survival mode, the supernova mode. I actually started playing a game on that mode, and it's a little baffling to me that it exists the way it does, because Obsidian is responsible for the best survival mode I've ever played, and that's the one in New Vegas. There's absolutely no adjustments needed with mods or tweaks or cheats or anything. It's just kind of perfect right out of the box. But the supernova mode for this is pretty terrible. What do we have in here? I don't think these are marauders, are they? These little things.
All together.
Hey.
You're hurt.
Kill that thing, Wade.
That's the last of them.
Okay. Try I don't die out here. Anyways, it's been kind of surprising. I started playing the supernova mode, and it was really surprising to me because there are, for instance, there are lots of buildings with beds in them, but the only bed that you can sleep in supernova mode is on your ship, which makes so little sense for a survival mode, because if you're out in the world running around, what makes sense is to be able to sleep in a bed if nobody is living there. And it's like things weren't one. Let's see, what is this? Stealth skills. If I put that on, it still doesn't get me what I need. Not leveled up enough. Oh, wait a minute. I have skills though. Let's level up. Let's give one for range. Let's see. Stealth skills. Lockpick. Hack. Lockpick's still going to take me a while. I'm going to put 2 points into there. Put a point in the tech. Put a point in the leadership. When does she get... Let's see. Companion ability. You can order companions to do special attacks. That's what I... 3 points into there, actually. Stealth. Yeah, lockpick. 2 more points into that. And I don't get any perks. You get perks every 2 levels. What's this put me at? Not enough. Might be able to hack this thing down here though. Yep. Alright, unlock second story balcony door. Oh, well that helps. Awesome. Personal files. Ideas for Saltuna light taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Oh my gosh. Messages from Thompson. Just wanted to check on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line. I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. Just received a response from corporate. Not interested in your idea of light version of Saltuna brand, because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we've been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. It's Criminal trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequence. What's my other piece of gear? Tech skills, light armor 3. Okay, I'm gonna keep this piece on because it's got one slightly better. Right, and there's a piece of toss ball. Oh, and there's a big, huge thing over here. Yikes. And a revolver. Use guns. So anyway, on the subject of the survival mode thing, it just didn't make a lot of sense to me. It's part of the mechanics work really well. For instance, if you get concussed in supernova mode, your concussion stays until you can rest, until you can sleep in a bed. But it's so dumb because you have to travel all the way back to your ship to sleep in your bed when there are perfectly abandoned and good beds out in the world. And the killer for supernova is that you can't. You can only save at your ship. So there are lots of times when you need to cross a lot of ground and a lot of hard enemies. And what you'll end up doing is you kill 2 or 3 groups of enemies and then you find yourself, busted again. You find yourself running back to your ship just so you can save. Because nothing sucks more than nothing sucks more than killing through 2 or 3 groups of tough enemies and getting one step closer to your objective, and then because of missing an enemy or carelessness or bad luck or whatever, you die and you gotta replay all that all over again. It's not cool. Not cool. So I eventually gave up on supernova mode, even though there are cheats to disable and change parts of it. And there's a cheat program you can use, and I was like, what's the point? You got to be that. Start using cheats, then you might as well rethink things. Handguns +5. Let me put that on. This is one-handed melee. I should give that to Parvati. What is she using? Tech skills +5. Okay. What do I have for guns? This is 94 DPS. This is 114. Okay. Alright, let's go try to kill these guys. Get a couple of them blown up here with this can.
Okay, going quiet. Okay. Here we go! Down they go!
Well, that worked out pretty good.
That's the last of them.
That's the last of them. That worked out alright. Maybe I should use one hand a little more often. At least until my long gun starts to really do much better. What do we have here? There's remnants. See, there's beds like this all over the place, and you can sleep on there in regular mode, but it's kind of like, what's the point? It's not a needed thing, whether you're playing normal or hard. It's not needed. It's needed when you're playing supernova mode, but that's when you can't use it. So I don't know. I'm really hoping that they'll release a patch or they'll rethink it, because everybody in the community that I've talked to has either been using the cheat program to get around it, or something, or they've been just complaining about it. It's not the best. What do we have here? There's a guy right there, ringleader. Okay, Parvati. You go stand right there.
Got it.
I don't think sneak attacking here actually does any good for me. Let's see. Looking at this is 200% natural health regeneration, and this is base health. I'm gonna do that. Alright, so Parvati and I are here staring at this Marauder ringleader. He's got a really big, huge gun, and he's also got 6 guys. I don't have enough bullets to actually kill him, and I need a better gun. So, I'm going to branch off in a different direction here. We're going to try to kill some Marauders in this direction, and hopefully get one of them to drop a better gun. I need an assault rifle. There's a couple of punks out here. And there it is. One of them's got an assault rifle. Great. Alright. It is in 100% condition too. Sweet. Okay. We got right over here. And he's got some makeshift armor. Awesome. Okay. Well, things went better there. Tech skills. This is great. Okay. I'm gonna hard save there. Here's one of the problems with let's save over these old saves of Canes. Yeah, here we go. Marauder Vandal. Bandit outpost. See 3 guys.
Here we go! Nice one!
My thinking is it's going after Parvati, and I want to make sure she doesn't get bagged here. There's an exit. Where is he? Where's the last one? Here it is. There we go, she gets back up. Something to make your companions tougher, give them better armor, increase determination skill, give them perks. Yes, I know. My companions spend way too much time on the ground. But, and I don't know what causes them to permanently die versus not permanently die. No on Supernova, they would make it a pretty good habit of dying on me left and right, but need more ammo. That's for sure. Alright. Fast ration pin. And some other stuff. The cannery, what's in there? See, I didn't see this from that far back on the road. I can't get that one. Can I get that one? Hold on. What's my character? My lockpick is 15. It's a way higher than that. What does it say? Here it says 22. 7 adjusted from Parvati's value. This says, oh, I have enough, I just don't have enough lockpicks. I see. I got you. What do we have here? Messages. Alright. Oh yeah. Let's see. Is there something in here that we kind of want? Makeshift low pressure suit. Some mods. That's nice. Here we go. I got this letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center. Selling rare memorabilia. Collector's letter. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. I want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Bingo! Now we know where his book is. That'll be helpful. Balcony is always a good place for some loot. Don't have enough slots for that. Can't get that one. And anything back here? Oh, just a roundabout. Okay. Is this building over here one that we can get into? Armor parts. Oh, what was that? Okay, Parvati, you can have yours. Yours is doing level 2, 7 armor. This is level 2, 9 armor. You can put that on. Looks like junk, but tech skills, those are from her. What's she using? She's using that. Okay, and then there's a light assault rifle. That. This uses heavy armor, and this also uses heavy armor. Heavy ammo armor, not armor. Might have to give that to Parvati. Let's see. What do I want to use? Which one is there any real big difference between DPS 215 and that one's 80? This is level 5. That one can be tinkered with. Okay. Well, Parvati, use that. Let's see if the two of us can't do a little bit better job. There's another assault rifle. Excellent. We already grabbed everything from these goons, didn't we? Okay, let's go this way. Community center's up here. Now we might be able to take on these goons. This could go a lot better. Alright, let's see. What do I have for bananas? 200 natural health regeneration. Companion ability cooldown, that's not applicable yet. Ranged weapon spread. Blind attributes. Melee weapon attack speed, not base health. 25%. I'm going to do that. Like that you can see the analysis underneath. That's really cool. Thinking you can come after my girl. Where's this next guy at? Get him, Parvati. How's that working out for you? Okay, that went 1,000 times better than it did before. Sorry, she's on the ground now. That was way better that time around. And this guy had some kind of huge honking gun. Yeah, light machine gun. It spit fire all over the place. Jeez, I can't see these barrels. Spaces choice. Bit cartridges. there we go. Pick up a couple more of those. Heavy ammo, that's what I'm talking about. Give me more heavy ammo. And we can hack that.
Clever.
And it says something about a flashing red gun. Is one of my guns not doing so well? This is 95% and this is 0%. Oh, okay. What would it take to repair it? Weapon parts required, 23 euro weapon parts. Hold on, I can get some more weapon parts. A lot more weapon parts because I'm not going to use any of these. Right, what about now? And this, oh, this pistol's really nice. Let's put that into that slot. Parts, pre-sliced bread. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And a balcony, and more heavy ammo. That's what I want to see. Ooh, I can't get in there yet. Wait a minute, hold on. What am I wearing? Yeah, give me the tech suit. Tech skills, stealth skills. That's what I want. 27. Oh, I just don't have enough things. Okay. I can open it. I just don't have enough mag locks. Alright, how many more of these clans are up here? Which goes up there? That guy came running down here, and then the rest of them were just... See, I couldn't see that. Those boxes back there. I wanted to use that to blow those guys up, but I knew it was back there. Just couldn't see it. Resident. Dead guy. More dead guys. Where are the rest of them? More than that. I love this. There we go. That guy. Alright, so this is the community center. Now, I'm not sure that going into the front of that was is the smartest idea. I think there's actually a better way to do it. Ammo. I like playing on hard difficulty. There's a point in this game where it's just for a long time you're kind of scrambling to get ammo. And then at some point later on, it starts to get a little easier. Alright. Some stuff back here. This. Toss ball stick. Light ammo. No. Not exciting. Isn't there one more over here? Yeah. Somebody on the internet, I should probably link it in my video, did a really nice run through of the damage types and what you really want to use them against. I like this, the community center. So it's one of those nice first zones you can get inside that's kind of fun. You know, Obsidian's always been really good at that. Yeah. these two losers are in here. Ready to kill this guy. Blast him here.
Okay. Here we go. Everyone all right?
Alright, let's see if they got some ammo for us. Weapon parts, lighting. Extendo sight. When there's some more stuff back here. Okay. There's one goofball back here. Little critter. Look at you. You're kind of cute. More mags. Right there. Can we just box him?
Here we Nice one.
The other guy's coming. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone all right?
Alright. The thing I really like about this game is there are kind of complex systems at work, but it's not a super complicated game to play. Even for people like me who really suck at things being too complicated. Because I do. I mean, a game that I really need to learn how to play, for instance, is like a Dark Souls, but I still haven't done that. Parvati, why don't you go there?
Sure.
Attack! Attack!
Nice one.
Uh-oh. That's a neat little gun. Wow. That's kind of cool. Pickup Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 1. Ooh, oh, Parvati, you can come with me.
Heading back.
First time I heard that, I was like, what do you mean heading back? Heading back to town? It wasn't the word choice I would have used when putting the game together, but it's what they did, so you kind of got to just roll with it. I think almost everybody's vaporized down here. Oh no.
Here they come. Everyone all right?
That's like
Nice
a little
one.
repeater. That's kind of cool. I like that. I don't think I've ever used that gun before, so that's pretty neat. These are funny. Examine. Canids. Coming soon. Feast your eyes on the great frilled manta queen. Yeah, she can eat you for lunch. So, alright, hold on. I'm gonna go out here and clear this room first. So there's this, and then there's that, and that. What else? Anything else in this room? Just this guy. You already looted. Okay. Zip. Hack, encode the first aid key card. Turn to root. First aid key card. What's this? And dead people in here. Tough way to go, man, in the bathroom. Can't be too excited about that. This room is all the place in here. It's the room with the door that's barred. First aid key card. Oh, so hold on. Now, okay. Logs. And what is this? Messages from Rosenberg. Keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. We'll take this one. This is riot control armor. Let's see what. Here's a shotgun that is 100% fixed. Get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, and I leveled up, didn't I? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. I love it when a game is so good with the story and the companions and the dialogue and all that stuff. I don't even notice when I level up. That's pretty sweet. Persuade. I'm gonna get it to the next level there at 30 adjusted. Stealth 25 adjusted. Tech. Everything's above 40. Leadership. Keep putting two points into that every time. And perks. Alright, what I got here? Companion crew choice. Don't care about. Base armor rating is kind of nice. Weapon durability loss is not an issue. Sprint speed, not worried about. Carrying capacity is really nice. That's a good one to have. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. That's the one I want. 50% faster, especially as the way I play it. Kinetic and a little bit of a maniac, so I need my tactical time dilation. Alright, what's in here? That's open, and what's in here? This one wraps around into here. Armor parts. You're in here to the vendor vending machines. A hack skill of 20 higher allows you to sell items to the vending machines. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. So I can sell if I wanted to. Buy if I wanted to. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And for armor, I picked this up. Stealth skills, it's only level 4. It's only level 1 with 4 armor. So it's not a great choice. Alright, what are we looking for in here, boys and girls? What is this? The medical supplies, that's what they wanted. Okay. Alright, and over here, none of those. Bits. Oh yeah. And what's our question? Say this is the side quest. The long command. You found a hidden cache of experimental anthracillin. Yeah, it can be useful somewhere. Die robot. We're not going to do that anymore. We're not even close to doing that. When the collector had it. Oh yeah. This is up in a cave. We may be able to get there from here without dying. And there's the lobby. Cleared this place out. As far as I can tell, let's get out of here. Alright, Emerald Vale. So, yeah, this isn't too far away, actually, is it? Now there's some big ugly creatures that might want to eat us. Could be a little bit prepared for that. Here are those creatures. What do we have here? Got a canid. Got 4 targets. I don't have anything that looks like it'll explode. Body.
I'm going.
Down shoot.
Here we go. Got him.
Hit that, please, and I'll do this.
We made it.
Should probably make more use of that pistol because that pistol is pretty good and these guys weren't that tough. Tamed King. This dude over here who we buried before he even got off the wall. I don't think there's. This isn't open anymore, is it? Spacer's Choice. Stuff crashing into the ground. The illustrated manual. I love everything they did about this game as far as art style and the way it just looks. Who's over here in the hideout? Oh, it's up above, isn't it? Yeah. See, if I was playing survival, this would be such a cool thing. If you're playing on Supernova, to come down here, even if you were hurt, it's like, oh, I'll sleep in this bed, and I'll get all my stuff, and I'll go, and you can't. You just want to fast travel back to your ship and
That was quick.
do it there. It's like, ugh. I will complain about the survival mode all day long. If I had to give this game a grade, I've already said I already think it's a contender for Game of the Year, and I would give it a really high mark, like somewhere between 90 and 95, but the Supernova survival mode is what drags it down from being a nearly perfect game for me. It's a little bit annoying because I like playing survival. Everybody who's watched all my YouTube Let's Plays, you know I play Fallout 4 with survival mods installed and survival options, and you know on Skyrim I play that with survival installed. Alright, so here we can fast travel, so let's fast travel to Edgewater. I'm not even used to fast traveling. It's ingrained in me to just walk around.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Let's go talk to Vicar Max.
Wonder if the plague.
It's weird that it's pronounced Vicar because it looks like Vicar to me, but hey, whatever.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got your book right here, buddy.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Oh man, you didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for?
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need to ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
And not before then. People of Halcyon have short memories. It says, okay. So that's done. Die a robot, the long tomorrow. You find a... Oh yeah, let's go do this. Get these people.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
It just... It blows me away that these video games nowadays are so gorgeous and so smooth at the same time. Alright, we're not going to give it to that dude in here, Martin Abernathy. I'm going to make the choice and give it to her.
I've got some time.
I've got that medicine you were after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never? That's harsh. Please leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Alright. I'm curious, where are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Alright. Companion perks. Your companion is leveled up and be granted a new perk, which is great. So let's see. Let's do that. I leveled up, so I get more points. Range, weapon, dialogue. So I like dialogue. Stealth. I gotta keep doing stealth because I gotta lockpick, technology, leadership. Inspiration. When it gets to 20, your companions you can order them to do special attacks. So that's awesome. Stealth, because it's so important to get lockpick up because you're using it the whole game. And another point ranged. Alright. Companion abilities. Companion abilities. Parvati, let's take a look at yours. So they all have a special one. This one, bonus support engineering. I'm going to choose that because it's nice to have her. It's nice to get those companion bonuses. Alright, and then what do we have left? Small grave matter. Let's find these people. Okay, that's the barbershop guy. Where are the other ones at? Oh yeah. Phyllis is in here, isn't she? Phyllis. Where are you at, Phyllis? She's up there. Oh yeah.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you just said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Well, if the board isn't a big stick in the mud, jeez. But of course, you know that's what they're doing. They're setting you up to... Setting you up. Here is the Guide to Mechanical Engineering Part 2. And then I don't want to steal anything. Although, that was tempting because there was a whole bunch of stuff. Bit cartridge, heavy ammo, tossbox. Anybody gonna see? Let's save first, just in case something bad happens. I mean, that was one of the complaints that I did hear from somebody, as they said, stealing is too easy in the game. Well, okay, but if you're like me, if you're hardwired like me, it just feels dirty anyways. What do I have? People standing around this. Oh, hey, what's in this bit? Gourmet saltuna fillet. Ooh, okay. Alright, so who's next on this list? Where are they at? Outside. Because this is Spacer's Choice Canteen. Dang it. So, who's the person I'm gonna go to? I wish you could hover over this and it would tell you what it's for. It says objective. I wish it would just say. We're gonna go outside to find out. Ruth Bellamy is Halcyon Heleno, so it's just silent. Oh, see, let's go talk to him. Oh, pretty.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Alright, about those fees.
You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Okay. Forgot about that. Backroom Edgewater, Spacer's Choice, that is so hilarious. There's a certain artistic style and I don't know what you would call it. It's more than just aesthetic to this
I
game.
can cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
There we go. Examine. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a physical signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
So you prepare corpses for burial. Pretty specific job description.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found your note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care. I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Let's see. So... what now? Small grave matter. Where is it? Out the door. Out the door, this way. Titus Androidicus. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
My ex-wife, who was an X-ray tech, used to say the same thing when she had to take X-rays on corpses. She loved it. They never complained. They did exactly what you wanted them to do.
Yeah? What about him?
Wrote a letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Oh, great. I'll keep an eye out for him, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything. Yeah?
Let's see. Nothing.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Alright, so what's next? It says, finish collecting gravesite fees from the people at Edgewater, return to Silas. Which I did, and now I gotta find Conrad. I gotta find this body from that person. Where's that body at? Okay. Wait a minute. Let's see, gravesite fees. I got it and wandered away. Is there a... did it go somewhere in particular? Is there a subquest? Small grave matter. Die robot. And a note. I did all that. I did that and I came back to him. What else do I have to do with this quest?
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take
It's
some
a
getting
weird
used
little
to.
thing with that quick. I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Huh. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Well, that's all for now. Okay, what's next? We got Die Robot, Go to the Adelaide's Deserters, and Power Regulars. Okay. Well, in that case, where can we go? Where can we fast travel to? Fast travel to the community center. Right, I'm going to do that. We'll see if we can't get to where we need to go. Oh, fast travel to the community center put you right there? That's on a hill, though. I guess that's probably the best spot. It's away from Marauders when they respawn. Okay, let's head up there. Let's see what we can do. This is not the easiest thing to do in the world with this little bit of ammunition. Let's check things out. What do we have here? I see dead people. I see a locked door. Dead Marauder, not locked door. Another assault rifle, that's nice. This guy's got an assault rifle. Game sound dropped out. How weird. That's a little odd. Let me check something. What happens if I do audio? Fix. Oh well, that dropped out. I've never had that happen. Huh, okay, well, tell you what. This seems like a good place to stop the game anyways, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just pause it right here. Folks, as always, if you guys like the channel, subscribe to it. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I will do my best to respond. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Let's Play The Outer Worlds.